Welcome to the other side of the highway. You are now on Oaks Avenue and hope you enjoy it. Come back again. I almost forgot that part. I'm Andile van Reinfield.
I'm Josie Boy van Ramberg.
Hey, boy, let's get this thing rolling.
Let's get going. Yeah, I'm excited to hear what you have for me today.
Oh, man. Sorry, but that was such a horrible Mexican accent. Oh, man. I just realized my juice is sitting right there. And I'm looking at it like, I'm going to need that. You don't have a cold one today?
I can go grab a cold one quick. Grab your juice. Sorry about that, guys. Had to go grab me a cold one.
You have to stay hydrated, dude.
Gotta stay hydrated.
It's going to be an hour or so. So we need to stay hydrated. Yeah, bro. So it's quite a few things that have been happening lately. I don't know, dude. Like, yesterday was Youth Day. Well, first of all, before we get into that, dude, you know that we are under different governments now. And this is the last time I'm touching on this topic. I'm not keep saying that, but whatever. Yeah, we have to bring it back up. But anyway, yeah. Did you hear about what's been happening politically?
I heard they're making a coalition now with the ANC and the DA.
Yeah. They call it a GNU. So, yeah.
What does a GNU mean?
Like Government of National Unity.
Oh, okay.
GNU. That's what they call
GNU.
it. Yeah, GNU. You know, no one really seems to understand what it means. I'm not 100% sure, but it's basically a coalition, but they just put a name to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Just like the other coalition, which had all those other parties, those opposition parties. It had a name to it as well. Can't remember, but yeah. So yeah, dude. I wasn't expecting it, to be honest. And then when they started talking about it, I was like, oh. ANC, DA, IFP, and Patriotic Alliance. Those four parties formed the GNU. They all couldn't be any more different from each other.
Yeah, I know. It is actually quite insane. But it might be good, man. Like, might be good having different opinions, different seats.
Yeah. And I think what's interesting about it is that it's not just about, like, they're basically working as a unified thing, you know? So it's not just about each party being, you know, so in our government now, you know, there might be something where maybe someone from the DA is responsible for the finance, you know, like a minister of finance. And then maybe someone from IFP is responsible for transport or whatever, man. Like, I'm just, you know,
So
and then someone from the PA is responsible for police, and because they're trying to get into that.
So does that mean like everyone in the GNU now votes for who becomes what minister? That's good. That's cooler because now
we're done with, like, South Africa is basically at a, you know, like, there's no turning back from this. We now like a different system, all in all. There's no more one party, you know,
to rule them
outright majority. We are always going to have different parties at different numbers, and, you know, it might go up and down, but we are in coalitions now, dude. It's official. Like, this
and Julius Malema, he denied to join this, eh?
Dude, I heard that they approached the EFF and who else? Yeah, the EFF. And they basically started asking for certain things. Like, they said, we're only gonna work with you if you get if you fire Cyril, you know. That was the only condition of joining this GNU. But, you know, obviously the ANC said, you lost your mind. No, that's our guy. Like, we are loyal to him. He's loyal to us. We're not getting rid of it, basically. Yeah, dude. But yeah, that's what's been happening politically, and we'll see. I don't know. Honestly, I can't even predict what's going to happen. We'll just see when it happens. We'll see who gets which position, and
Sure.
It's going to be interesting, dude. And bro. Also, yesterday was Youth Day and Father's Day, which is. Has it ever happened like that before? Have you ever had...
I don't think so, no.
Because, that was such a weird one.
Yeah, because you celebrating the youth and you celebrating the Bali at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that you can't really do anything about it, but yeah.
But I do love a public holiday that falls on a Sunday.
Oh yeah,
taking the Monday is so good, man.
Today's a Monday, so we just and also this is the most chilled day before work I've had in a while for some reason. But yeah, I mean, first of all, yesterday was Youth Day, and I didn't get anything for Youth Day. Parents don't get us shit. Yo. We don't get anything. No one cares about the youth.
No one cares about the youth.
But also Father's Day. Maybe yesterday should have been like a Youth Father's Day.
Yeah, like they should have done like a specials at restaurant, like bring your dad and bring your kid and you both eat cheap or something.
Yeah. No, well, I mean like young dads.
Oh yes, for sure.
All the young dads, dude, because we don't really talk about it. We do talk about young moms,
Yeah, for sure.
We do talk about fathers in general, but like no one really says anything about the young dads out there.
Young baby daddies.
Yeah. All the good ones,
Yeah, for sure.
We don't want to talk about all the other guys that just don't step up to the plate. But yeah, dude, did you do anything yesterday?
So just mainly for Father's Day, bought my dad a book.
Yeah.
Made him breakfast. The typical breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
And then went for lunch later.
Yeah.
What did you do? You do anything for your dad?
Bought him some slippers, dude.
Bought him some slippers. The ultimate Father's Day present.
Exactly.
Yeah. Slippers or socks, and especially when it falls in winter, it's the perfect time for it. Yeah, for sure.
I feel bad because I don't know. I don't really. When I'm a father, like. I don't know if I don't know if I really care about Father's Day that much. Not in that sense, but I don't really care about a lot of things that much, like these holidays. Because how I view holidays is that it's not really about that thing. It's more so about like corporate companies making money.
Yeah.
Because why do you wait for Father's Day to get your dad a pair of slippers?
That's true.
So
the slipper industry pops off. On a Father's Day, say Mother's Day, then people selling flowers and selling nougat.
Yeah, I mean,
and I noticed they put the prices up of flowers on Mother's Day, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do. They pump those up because they know everyone's late. Everyone's always late on Sunday looking for something for their mom.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, people go all out on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. When I'm a dad, like. I mean, if I get a pair of slippers, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm that chill.
You also need to know, like, up until your kids are, like, over 18, they're using your money to go and buy you a gift.
That's another thing, dude. You know what I mean?
It's like, don't give me anything crazy.
Yeah.
A pair of slippers is sharp.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's that catch. So, I think that's why dads aren't really that fussy. Just whatever, man. Whatever you do, I'm happy with. Whatever gift you have.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, dude, so I got a topic right now.
I see you have a Word document here on the ready.
We're going to get into some mental health, mental illness.
Okay, it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. You do know that?
No, I did not.
It's Pride Month, and it's also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's actually quite fitting, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but this isn't really, this is more like specific to narcissism.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, I don't know how you feel about narcissists. I think we've all dealt with them. It is quite interesting to basically, think about that whole mental disorder. I don't know what it is exactly, but that whole mental thing of narcissism, because you get someone who thinks so highly of themselves that they feel like the world revolves around them. It is also a hell of a thing.
It's also a thing of lacking empathy, right?
Yeah. So I guess the opposite of a narcissist is an empath.
Yeah.
I really I think I'm more of an empath. I mean, I don't know if you have to
get diagnosed. Nah, I think but like, you just know, man.
Yeah, you just know.
Basically, like, it's if you see someone else feeling sad around you, like you can feel it yourself. So empaths generally try to uplift other people around them because you know they can't handle making someone sad.
Yeah, exactly. You see yourself in other people, I guess. So let's first of all define narcissism. I got a quick definition from Mayo Clinic. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
look it up online. It says, narcissistic personality is a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I know a good few.
Yeah, we know a good few, right? People with this disorder may lack the ability to understand or care about the feelings of others. But behind this mask of extreme confidence, they are not sure of their self-worth and are easily upset by the slightest criticism. Makes a lot of sense. Like, you can't really say much about a narcissist. You have to kind of walk on eggshells, you know. You have to be very careful what you say around them.
You know what I just realized?
Yeah.
Did we just start doing research on our podcast?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
We used to
wing it.
And we actually listing our sources. We like, listen, we you know, this is where it's coming from, not our words. This is actually quite interesting. It says, narcissistic personality disorder affects more males than females. That really made me go, that's interesting. Because when you think about the narcissists that I've come across happen to be male, but and I don't know if they're narcissists or not, but yeah, these definitions that I've read so far really, you know, describes these people. So it affects more males than female. And it often begins in the teens or early adulthood. Some children may show this trait. Some children may show traits of narcissism, but this is often typical of their age and doesn't mean they'll go on to develop narcissistic personality disorder.
Sure.
It's crazy, dude. So, I mean, yeah, when you think about kids are very selfish. They haven't really...
But they are, you're right, man.
Kids are mean, boy.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, but I mean, they still need to do some growing. They don't really understand how the world
They don't even earn a salary, and they're out here trying to call shots with people.
Exactly. I mean,
So I think all kids are basically just narcissists.
I think so. Yeah. I think so, dude. Most kids are narcissists. Let me see. And and also that's very interesting because have you ever been around a narcissist? They can be very childish.
Yes.
It's very childish, the things that they care about and how they want the world to treat them. It's like... That's
true.
Bro, you're a grown-up, right? Like, can you act your age in a way? So it's very interesting that it says it often begins in, you know, early. Well, it says when they say some children may show traits of narcissism, but that's typical to happen with kids because they're they're kids, man. So I think a lot of narcissists don't grow out of that.
Yeah, it's perhaps that.
And then we've got some symptoms here. People with this disorder the first one says, have an unreasonably high sense of self-importance and require constant, excessive admiration. Well, we've already established that.
So what, basically like, even if they do something small, they have to like say to people, look, I did this. Like, look, this is great.
They always brag about everything.
Yeah.
Like, yesterday I changed a lamp or something. I don't know. Changed the light. I changed my tire.
Yeah.
Look at how great I am. Make achievements and talents seem bigger than they are. Yeah, I mean,
that's literally what I just said. Yeah, so like,
be critical of and look down on people they feel are not important. So, yeah. Expect special favors and expect other people to do what they want without questioning them. That's very That's very much a big part of it.
So that's just like asking for like blind loyalty right there.
Yeah, exactly. Have you ever been around, not been around, but have you ever been around maybe like two friends who are not getting along? You found with both of them, and then maybe one of them happens to be a narcissist, and then when they see you with that other friend,
they get upset.
Like, oh yeah, no, like, what am I supposed to do? That guy's cool with me. He's never done anything wrong with me. So
I get exactly what you're saying. Yeah,
you guys need to sort out your differences. And I feel like that also, if you ever come across someone who calls shotgun, bro, and then they're like, bro, I call shotgun, and you're like, bro, does it even matter?
Yeah, it's just like, who cares? I mean, when we were kids, shotgun was important.
It was definitely. I agree with that.
But I must say, these days, I prefer backseat, man. Backseat, yeah. When you front seat driver, you actually still have. Well, when you're sitting passenger, you still have responsibilities. You have to navigate sometimes.
That's so true.
You have to. There's certain things you need to do. Like, you need to. I mean, I know you don't smoke, but I know I have friends. They make me light their cigarettes for them while they're driving.
Roll up.
Which obviously I don't mind. He's giving me a lift, but backseat, you just chill, man.
You chill, dude. Yeah, of course. So I guess we can say like shotgun is something that you have to outgrow it. If you're over the age of 21, you're still calling shotgun. What are you doing, dude? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, seriously. And some people take it so seriously. Like, bro, I called shotgun, I called shotgun 10 minutes ago. I'm like, bro, we're both scrubs. We don't have a car. We're in our best friend's car.
Yeah, for
by
sure.
the passenger side. But yeah.
Even when I catch Bolt or Uber these days, I sit in the back, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, with Uber and Bolt.
But yeah, I have some friends that might be narcissists. I don't know, but they like to climb in the front.
Yeah,
they like to climb in the front, and even though that the guy's got his maps going, I mean, I understand when I explain to him like, no, this way is quicker, but they're like looking at the maps and they're still just telling him exactly what to do while he's got the instructions like right in front of him.
Yeah, bro. It is what it is, I guess. And then what's the next one? Have an inability or unwillingness to recognize the needs and feelings of others. Yeah, it's kind of also. Have you heard of sociopaths?
Yeah,
like basic. So what I do know is that narcissist. What separates a narcissist from a sociopath is the degree of what's the word I'm looking for? The degree of extremeness.
Yeah, I feel a sociopath. It's more of I think maybe with a narcissist, they don't care about other people's feelings and stuff.
Yeah.
Sociopath, I feel, doesn't understand other people's feelings.
Oh yeah.
And I'm only saying that because I was watching Sherlock Holmes, the series with Benedict Cumberbatch, and they call him a psychopath, and he goes, "Not a psychopath, I'm a sociopath." And he explains something, and he's like, "So learn the fucking difference."
Exactly. Yeah, because I feel like in this society, I mean, we're doing it now, but we very much misdiagnose people.
Yeah.
I don't know, but some people do have problem, and I don't know how to really help out any sociopath, psychopath, narcissist. I don't know what what the solution is for them, but
I've read about it, and apparently the only thing you can do is distance yourself.
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah, it's literally, there's like no, you can't cure it. You can't cure it. It's not a pill that a narcissist can take that's going to make them feel bad.
Oh, yeah. Well, makes sense. So, yeah. The next point, be envious of others and believe others envy them. Yeah? Have you ever come across someone who's always complaining about how everyone's just jealous of them, jealous of this? I suppose. It's always everybody's fault. Every time I'm with you, bro, you always complain about everybody else. Now I want to, how come you never do anything wrong? And everyone's always just
And and everyone else is always in the wrong in every situation. I get that.
And they complain a lot, bro. I'm like, bro, you making your life sound like it's the worst thing that's ever. I don't know.
Yeah, and I feel like that it's also draining on other people when someone just complains about everyone else around them.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, no, check this out. It's like, who'd you get it from? Oh, I got it from my friend Jeff. And it's like, oh, Jeff. Yeah. You know, Jeff only gave you that because he feels bad because he's a bad person. Or, yeah, it's constant, like, no one can kind of do right by them.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I completely agree, bro. Like, you know, and they complain a lot, dude. Like, I'm very much wary of people that do that. Like, people complain too much. I'm just like... Yeah, bro. Because you don't know what's true and what's not.
Exactly.
At some point, you just like it sounds like you're making some of this shit up.
Yeah, and something I noticed, like with the lie patterns, it's often all the situations where that person was wrong. It's usually situations where you weren't even there, so you don't even know.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm telling you that happened, and you'll be like, don't ask Ryan though, because he'll lie about it. You know? And then it's a situation that you don't know who to believe. So,
or I'll tell you, don't tell anyone I told you this.
Yeah, exactly.
People always want to tell you, and then now you can't really go up to someone and be like, "Is this true?"
Well, I feel like I've done that a few times where I've said something about someone and been like, and not a lie, but been like, "Oof, you know what? Actually, maybe I just." Said a secret that I shouldn't have said.
Yeah.
I feel like we have all don't lie to yourselves. We've all spoken smack about someone behind their back and then been worried like, oh
no, shit. We definitely have. For sure.
Yeah. and then you realize later you're like, oof, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Don't tell this person I just said that.
No, we have, you know, we definitely have spoken smack about people, but like it's not to the point. Well, I mean, let me not try and because now I sound very narcissistic.
Yeah, now you're sounding like a fucking narcissist, bro.
But like, you know, it's just me. Sometimes you're gonna vent, but like there's certain people who just every single day you sit down with them, they're gonna tell you something about how this person is doing this and that person. You don't even know some of these people.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, bro. You know, like, it can't be like the whole world is just set up against you. Like, I don't want to hear this anymore.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, but it makes me wonder, like, how many people. First of all, like, I feel bad for any kids that might be growing up with narcissistic parents, because what happens then is, you know, you got the thing like they expect people to do things for them without question.
Oh yeah.
Kind of. You know, and a kid who's probably the most empathetic to their parents. Well, not empathy. Yeah, well, I would say because, you know, you don't want dad to be angry. You don't want, you don't want to see dad angry. And
it must be a horrible.
And obviously, I think there's